Howdy folks, and welcome to this Let's Play of Stellaris. My name is Sonelias, and we'll be carrying on from the end of the last save game, which we were playing as Plantoids, and of course in Iron Node as well. So this is episode 20 you're watching today. So where did we leave off on the last session? Let's have a look at zooming out here. So we are basically gaining control of, I guess, about a third or maybe a quarter of the galaxy here in the northeast of the galactic center. Actually, maybe the galaxy is slightly bigger than that, so more likely a fifth, maybe a quarter. Anyway, so what we're doing here at the moment, I'm trying to basically push my borders further out, so I've basically built some additional colonies here, which at the moment means I'm still close to my limit. Actually, I'm at my limit. So I've had to establish one sector here on the southeastern side and one on the western side thus far. Let's get the clock running in the meantime. Let's actually have a look at our research. We'll be getting closer to getting an increase in terms of naval capacity in the next 6 or so months, which we will actually need because in terms of our naval capacity we're still building ships, and as you can see I'm just now exceeding my naval capacity by a few thousand. Now my main fleet itself, I had moved up towards the front line, and I'm just going to be merging these fleet again to become a bigger fleet. Just got a message here. Asteroid Fauna. Amazing. While conducting their survey on SL9-937, the crew of the Soaring Leaf picked up several life signs coming from within the asteroid. There appears to be a colony of large burrowing worms-like creatures, like lithovarus within the rock, which have been riddled with tunnels. These unique life forms have somehow adapted to life in the coldness of space. Of course, they must be studied. So have a look at that in the system itself. We'll basically see that that particular asteroid there has got those life forms within there. Now I do have a few more systems where I have encountered alien species. This one will be quite beneficial maybe for me to clear. Now I had the intention of basically going to a system where I could actually encounter a new, well, not necessarily encounter, basically confront one of my neighbors. In terms of technology at the moment, we're not really building anything additional on technology wise here. That would be an increase in terms of capacity. So I'm just moving towards this space station here. Once I've actually approached it with my fleet, I will actually want to also upgrade the space station itself. So I'm just accelerating the clock itself a little bit. Now the fact that I'm not overshooting this here means I'm having to pay
system survey. I believe
I have to pay extra energy because of that. Or extra influence. Anyway, there's a cost component to me having actually overshot that. Now at the moment I have got a variety of different science ships and scientists employed. We've encountered a new civilization, it looks like. Is this one of my borders? No, it's not. It's to the northwest of there. But of course, it would be useful here for me to maybe place a observation post here. Now I have taken back one of my other
ships upgraded.
Outposts,
construction
so I
complete.
might be able to place an outpost here, a frontier outpost. As you see though, there's got a substantial influence cost associated with that. So not only in building it, but also in maintaining it. So I don't think I will actually be placing one there. I kind of had hoped that there would be a means for me to get colonies closer by, which actually would be beneficial. But there's nothing of that sort at my disposal at the moment. Alright, let's have a look at what else we can do. Let's kick up the clock speed again. Our fleet is still upgrading. I've got units that have just completed construction again here. It looks like I might actually have to reduce my fleet size somewhat. And one of the things I will also want to do is basically start building some military units on planet. So I should be able to recruit my assault armies. I'm going to recruit a few on each of the planets here, I think. Let's make that 3 on each. Which I will want to be able to use once we start invading my neighbors.
System survey complete.
Actually, this planet here also needs some defensive armies on there. So another system has been surveyed. The science ships looks like it's gone on to the next planet already. Which is within this space here. This one. And we also have another one here which we've just completed a survey, and again the science ship is
Anomaly
on route
found.
to the next system. So thus far I've actually given orders to my science ships to basically survey the various different systems with the next system already queued up for surveying. Now I had the intention of confronting these guys here. Now in terms of power,
Research
they have
complete.
got a fleet power that's inferior, naval capacity is equivalent, and technology level is equivalent. So at the moment we have got an advantage over them. Let's have a brief look. I did say I wanted to basically upgrade this
Ships upgraded.
station here, so I'm actually going to upgrade that to the next level. And actually at the moment I'm at my capacity in terms of my minerals, it looks like. Now I've just finished research, naval capacity increase, which luckily we really needed, so that's good. Another naval capacity increase is available if I wanted it, and I think I'm actually gonna go for that one. Okay, let's go. Now I've got a fair big number of corvettes here. I've got a few destroyers,
System
actually a
survey
substantial
complete.
number of destroyers now as well. So I got 86 corvettes, I got 22 destroyers, 1 battleship, which basically I captured earlier, and I've got 1 radar class. So moving my units further up. I think what I want to do is I want to basically start conquering some of these frontline fields if I can. Now, it might be beneficial though for me to basically start building some defensive platforms here as well. So I'm going to build myself some military stations there. Located in the remote parts of Escant number 5, the science team of the Soaring Leaf have found an out-of-place metallic tablet. It contains basic information about the distant systems. Using illustration of what appears to be a periodic table, Science Officer Stalk of White has been able to use the information to deduct the location and potential source of the information. Ooh, cool. So we've gotten that information on a distant system. So that system here, because this civilization here looks like had sent out that probe. Or was it actually a full system that we basically got the information on? It looks like this system here was the one. So perfect. I want to build some additional military stations here as well, but like I have already started moving my fleet forward. I haven't got enough capacity to get an extra admiral on there. At least not at the moment. Let me actually look at my planets here. I've actually assigned governors to 2 of my sectors. I have also got some governors here on individual planets. And it might be beneficial for me to basically reallocate one of those. I think this one here I might want to reallocate. Slightly older than the other one. Unless these are... Yeah, it looks like the eldest one here is this one at the moment. So I might want to get rid of that one and allocate it to a different planet. Right, kicking up the clock speed again. Representatives of a large community belonging to a primitive aliens on Mardon Prime have come forward with a surprising request. They want to leave the reservation and join our colony as full citizens. Though they are primitive and have been exposed to the light of the way of technology, they seem earnest and hard-working. So let's have a look. That's this particular colony here. They want to basically become my citizens. Well, let's grant them that. So that's one is unemployed at the moment, and I've got more unemployed units here as well. Now let's start by having a look at what we can do here. I can actually... Well, actually, I can't do anything. It looks like the local governor has to do something about it. So this particular sector down here, we need to basically rely upon the local governor to do something with that. And it might be beneficial for me to say, do you need some additional resources? You got some here already. But if I just allocate some additional further ones here, so it's this sector here, I'm just going to allocate a few extra systems to there. I'm saying a few, just maybe one or two. So at least they can get their additional resources. Through there. I think that's it, just one system for the moment being. The other ones I want to keep in my own hands because of course they give me boosts in terms of research.
System survey complete.
Okay, I did say earlier I want to get rid of one of my leaders. This one here I wanted to get rid of. Change. Hold on, which one? Pencil. What's his name? Raisin of Olive. Raisin of White. Why have I got one available here? I'm not quite sure. Raisin of Olive. It's this one here. It's the governor at the moment. It says I got one governor available, so in actual fact I might actually want to do something with him or her. Younger. So I'm going to allocate this one here. At the same time I might want to just get rid of this one here. Yep. I'm going to get rid of that one such that at least I can actually recruit an admiral for this fleet here, which will actually serve me quite nicely once I actually start going into that war. Increase in invasion, an increase in whole hit points. Or recruitment cost. I'm actually going to go for this one here. Allocate them. So it gives me a boost in terms of evasion on that particular fleet, but it will actually also have additional benefits. The leader skill itself will give me a reduction in ship upkeep, rate of fire, and so forth as well. Let's have a brief look at the actual surfaces here of the various different planets that I got in my hands. Looks like I've got several different buildings I can actually upgrade here. I want to upgrade this one here to the physics lab. I can build a lab on here as well, it looks like.
Construction complete.
Another lab here. But I do want to build another power station here, really, to get that additional power output. Energy is one of the resources I'm really running short of at the moment.
System survey complete.
Okay, upgrading all of these buildings here. Trying to get the maximum benefit of them. Again, I can build another, I guess, a power plant here. Or actually I'm going to build the power hub. Okay. And on this planet I will want to upgrade the various different buildings as well, if I have capability for upgrading them. I've got enough output here at the moment, and I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to basically place, I'm going to clear that space here. I've got several different energy stations already ready to be utilized, but I also want to get some additional food production up and running. So I'm going to build one more here, which will be based on food. Alright, so we've completed the construction of a mining station, another mining station. All my science ships are still fully engaged. We've completed armies recruitment here, further there, and more army recruitment there as well. So what I think I will at this point do, I'm actually going to embark all these.
Complete.
Again, I'm going to embark all these here as well. I'm going to make sure I get all of them within their individual ships. I'm going to make one big fleet again, or one transport, so to speak. Okay, so if I now look at these individual units, they're all en route to be merged with the one fleet I've got on this system here already. And I'm going to move that slightly forward to Tiom. Now I do have some construction ships here ready. Where is this particularly? This is on the east side of my empire. I want to move that more in system here. And again, I want to build a military outpost here. This one here, I actually had moved here already, particularly for that purpose of building a military station here. Building it right next to that one, so at least I will have a bit of space to build additional ones here as well. And I think that's quite nice to have a bit of a frontline defense here, at the very least. Alright, can we now start confronting these guys? They've got a fleet power that's inferior. I think it might be beneficial for us to actually try to take them on. Have we got any agreements with these guys here yet? No, these guys are only relatively happy with us, not too dishappy with us. They are, yeah, of course we're repugnant, and they're Xenophilias.
Construction complete.
They are Plantoids as well, whereas these guys here are Plantoids as well. I thought, okay, well, Plantoids, we are Plantoids. That should actually give me some little bit of a benefit. We want to basically get our hands on some of these systems here. I want to declare war upon them. And I want to do that by basically getting my hands on some of their systems, like I said. I want to basically have them seed some of their planets. I want to basically have them seed this one here, Chertan, to us. I also want to have them seed Runa. Do I want to get Runa? No, not really, maybe. I want to get Ridicus. This one here. War score 24. Yeah, I think that's pretty nice for the moment being. Scientist has gained a level, and another scientist has gained a level. Good. I can actually have them release or liberate some of their planets as well, which then gains my ethics. Let's have a brief look. So Ridigus I want to basically get, Cherton I want to get, Runa I maybe want to get as well. Runa, seed Runa. Let's put them on the list here as well. And then the other ones I maybe want to have them seed. Do I want to have them seed that? No. Puntragast. Let's give them to my vassal. And let's maybe liberate the Opeli. Can I liberate Opeli? Yes.
System survey complete.
And anything else I can do with this? I can have them. I don't want to have them open the borders. I want to basically have them. Hold on. Hold on. Have they got? They got a defensive pact with the Oscox. Is that correct? Hold on. Has a non-aggression pact with them. Has a trade deal with them, and has a defensive pact with them. Really?
Anomaly
So with
found.
those guys up there? No, I didn't think so. Oh, actually they do. So they've got a defensive agreement with them. And I was thinking I could actually easily declare war upon them. These guys though, their fleet power is inferior and so forth. So in actual fact, I could actually take some of this space here. So let's have a look at that once again. So if I basically declare war. So again, let's go through this Chertan I want to basically get my hands on. And I can actually look at that system there. This one here, I can actually have them liberate that. Liberate that. Interesting. And I want to get myself on the Ridigus. I can liberate more planets here, can I? Zempek. That's going to be an expensive one. Galurum. this one here, Kalurum, I can actually liberate as well. So that's basically these two systems here at the front. I can liberate those, and that will basically create a little bit of a buffer there for me. Punta Grase, I could either liberate that, or I can basically allocate that to my friends there. So 65, that takes me up to exactly 100. Do I want to do this? I think so. I will want to basically kickstart some additional production though. So let me pause the game briefly and let's get this started. So let's confirm that war. And we will actually start building additional destroyers here. I'm actually running out of resources there for that purpose. Corvettes then. And let's move our fleet into this system here. Right, that leaves us at a nice position to actually put an end to today's session. So let's zoom out again. And I guess this will be a nice starting point for next session next time. So thanks again for joining me, and hopefully I will see you on the next time. Take care, bye bye.